Good morning, happy Saturday. What is that about? Technically the first day of February half term. Ruben's last day of preschool for a week was yesterday, so yeah, half term. Whoop. Let's see how I'm saying that at the end of the week. John has just left for the rugby club because it's the first rugby match of the season. So we will be going down there about 11:45, I think. We're going to head down to the club, but obviously he's got to go and do paperwork and whatever else he needs to do, like sign, I don't know, whatever John does on a match day. Like all the stuff he does, like not on a game day, is like contracts, negotiation with agents and stuff, and picking players and watching videos of random Australians and all of that kind of thing. But on a game day, I think, I'm not 100% sure what he does, not gonna lie, but he has to be there really early. But yeah, so he's gone off for that. We are just pottering around. My daffodils have died, I need to put them in the bin, bless them. I've just put a load of washing on. We've all had breakfast, we've been up for a while. The lurgy is still with us. No longer on antibiotics. Chest infection is still like lingering, or the aftermath of the chest infection. Like it's a cough and sometimes I can't catch my breath. Ruben had a really kind of like healthy 5 days, and then the cough kind of reappeared last night at bedtime. And then John's got it as well. It's just this ever ongoing circle of, you have a cough for a week, you feel alright for a couple of days, you have a cough again for a week. It's just life at the moment. I need the summer to appear so these germs disappear, do you know what I mean? But yeah, we're okay. Just kind of having a potter. I need to prep our bags to go to rugby club. I also have some Valentine's-y packages. I've had some packages turn up this week and just like, what's that? What's that? And I'm like, I don't know. Some of it might be for Valentine's. So I'm going to open it now while he's not here. And then, yeah, I need to start getting ready for going out. Morning. Hello. So I've opened everything up. None of it is Valentine's. It's all Easter. It is the 10th of February. I am prepared. What can I say? It's that thing. I love Etsy, and you do see, if you buy it slightly before that season, it is a bit cheaper. They all seem, people seem to have like early bird specials on. Or, you know, if you're a great shopper and storager of things, and you know, you buy it the week after, everything is super cheap because people want to get rid of the stock. But I'm not that person, but I will buy it in February for the end of March. Yeah, Easter's the end of March this year. I think Good Friday's in March. So yes. Also, there's a couple of bits from Home Bargains, nipped Home Bargains on Thursday, purely to buy like half-term snacks, because we obviously, but we mostly do our grocery shopping at Waitrose, because I think the quality of their fresh stuff is just better than other places that I've shopped. But their snacky bits can be expensive. And there's a Home Bargains quite close to where I work. So I went in there and I bought loads of snacks to see us through half term. And I've got a little handful of things that weren't snacks, but there's not really enough to do a separate Home Bargains haul. If any of this ends up in a haul at some point, I apologise. The only things that some of it might end up in Ruben's Easter box video. But yeah, stop rambling. First thing I've got, this is from Etsy. It's a little necklace. I don't think it's going to show up on camera, but basically it says what goes around comes around. Like in a round, which I thought was very cute. It's not going to focus, but it's very sweet. I like that very much. This bad boy was silly cheap. I think it was like 50p. They're like 3 wooden bunnies with some pom-poms and some glitters. They're going to go on the Easter tree. I think I'm going to do the Easter tree. Well, I'm planning on doing the Easter tree again this year. I think we skipped it last year. We've been doing it for years, but I don't think we put one out. Or we may have just put one out, and normally we have two. I got this one for Ruben's Easter box. I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit smaller than I was expecting, but it might be good for like a little travel toy, like when we go out for lunch. I like to have little toys so we don't fully rely on the tablet. But it says Happy Easter Ruben, and there's like a little tic-tac-toe or knots and crosses with Easter eggs and bunny rabbits, which I thought was really sweet. And then again for the Easter tree, I've got to put my own cord on, but a little bunny egg thing that says Ruben. And then I've got this one to go across the mantle. I don't know if I'll be able to, if I can remember how to flip my camera to show you what it says. It says he has risen. I get this at Easter and Christmas. Obviously, I decorate for both seasons, both festive times. And some people are like, oh, why do you have to bring God in it? You can celebrate Easter and not do God. You can celebrate Christmas and not do God. We choose to. That's us. You do you. No judgment. I won't judge you. You don't judge me. But I like a little bit of that within our lives. Okay. Amazon, I have the most giantest, like, I have a big head. There's a lot of hair on top and it's huge. A giant Batiste dry shampoo. Yeah, I've bought from this seller before, and then they sent me a half price voucher randomly, and I'm like, well, yeah, I'll buy a giant thing of Batiste dry shampoo for £1. Yes, mate. And then home bargains, the bits I picked up. I got Ruben this light. We have something very similar, but it's stars. And then when Ruben saw this in the shop, he kind of got very, very excited because obviously we really like dinosaurs in our house now. So I picked up that. Colgate toothpaste. Mr. Man wanted an Easter egg. He will eat it before Easter. I'm not that mean. And then I got these. I tried really hard. I could have spent a lot of money on the Easter aisle. I tried to ignore it because it's too early for Easter, even though everything I've pretty much shown you is Easter. But these were like £1.99, and sometimes you see it and then it's not there the next time, and I'm like, I want them. So they're Easter garlands. This one is got bunny rabbits on and like daisies, and this one has got carrots and I want to say mistletoe or those white, I don't know what it's meant to be, but it's cute. I don't know if I'm going to lay it out on top of the cabinet, or I might wrap one around the wreath that we have outside, because yeah, they're not going to last very long outside, but they were like £1. And then I got a little Valentine's gift bag for Ruben's girlfriend. That's what I got. Okay, house looks like. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought it was. Can you say hello?
Hello.
Where are we going?
We're going to rugby taps.
No, we're not going rugby tops. We're going big boy rugby.
We're going to go rugby taps.
We've got this cute t-shirt on.
And the bitch first.
I may have too much highlighter on. You okay?
Yes, I'm on the bitch first.
You're on a mission first, right?
And now we're in the rugby taps.
Are we going to go, come on, Como? Come on, Como.
And
You babbling?
yeah.
Off we go.
It's in his t-shirt.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm gonna go. Ruben? I'll see you after.
Are you going out tonight?
Huh?
Ruben! Hello, and I'm home and I am very windswept. I have been rained on, and yes, it was very chilly, seeing the weather was meant to dry up at 10 o'clock. It rained the entire time we were there. Yes, Bubba.
Look.
Yeah, Mama's just talking to our friends a second. I'll come and help you. So we didn't win, even though we were definitely the better team. But the other team were very punchy, scrappy. And our lads, Ruben, no, not kind. Don't touch bottoms. No, always. Come here.
And there is animals.
Yeah, you got animals. We've recently learnt bottoms and poo-poo and think it's very funny. Okay, yeah, that's your tablet. Okay. But yeah, the other team were very scrappy, and our guys, for the first half, they kind of didn't let themselves get pulled into it. They were taking a lot of cheap shots. The second half, it was more like boxing than rugby. But hey, it happened. We didn't win. We got our lads sent off. They had lads sent off too, but it was just not good rugby. Very entertaining for some people, but not good rugby. Then we went to Starbucks, coffee and cake to warm up, and then I popped into ASDA because the Starbucks is right next to an ASDA, and picked up a couple of bits. I will show you what we got. Cowpole, we are going through that stuff since Christmas. It's just, you know, this cough that won't go away. I got myself 2 lots of daffodils. It was so busy in Asda, it was horrendous. Got Reuben, Paw Patrol, chocolates. Oh, Reuben's grandfather bought him 2 of those. What are we doing? No, thank you. Technically, he bought him 3, but he's eaten 1. Milk. That's my coffee cup that's just fallen over. Yeah, 2 litres or 4 pints of full whole milk. Polish pretzels. God bless Asda for having a Polish aisle. I love that. We've got 2 packets of pierogies. Don't know what they are. They are Polish dumplings. A bit like ravioli, different casing, but these are the rusky ones, which are Reuben's favourite. So they're potato and cheese. You can boil them, you can fry them if you prefer them crispy. Reuben likes them boiled. Got some of those for Reuben, he really likes those. I got this to go in Reuben's little girlfriend's Valentine's present. I thought that was sweet. Not our normal dog food, but it was the only one they had that had gravy in it, and Darwin has got a little bit fussy in his old age. And then I got an Easter munch mix, which looks very similar to I think it was called Elf Mix that we were getting from Home Bargains just before Christmas. So I thought we'd give that a try. And yeah, that is what I got from Asda. Right. I need to take off my boots. I need to take off my jumper. God, I'm going to start thinking about tea in a minute. The day's just disappeared. Hello. Reuben is in bed. He had mac and cheese. I had a bath. We played with the volcano and the dinosaurs for a bit. But yeah, he's gone to bed. Tea is in the oven. Little candle is lit. I am feeling rather chilly willy. Got a bit cold today. Kept on taking my coat off. Just saying to John, I had like this on, a 3/4 zip top and my yellow coat. And with all the 3 on, I was too hot. I took the yellow coat off. I was not quite warm enough. So I'm one of those people who'd rather be too cold than too hot, but I've let myself get too cold today. So yeah, chilly willy. John's put the heating on. And yeah, tea's in the oven. And it's tea time, and we've got chicken and chorizo with peppers, butter beans, onions, something else. Chopped tomatoes, garlic, lots of seasoning, and some garlic bread to dip up some of that sauce. Yum.